At New Horizons Gainesville, every effort is made to help our students succeed. Mike McConkey is one of those students. He's going for his CompTIA A+ certification, which proves fundamental knowledge of computer hardware, software, peripherals, and security. Mike is a special needs student with Asperger's syndrome, a high-functioning autism spectrum condition. Its symptoms can include limited social interaction as well as restricted repetitive interests, among others. This can make it harder for someone with Asperger's to focus in class unless they have a deep interest in the subject matter. One of the things Mike is passionate about is video games. Mike's mother, Pam, sees his A+ certification as a step to a career in the gaming industry.
He's very, very creative. Michael has created characters that they like, that they are using in the games they're creating, and so they want to meet Michael. So nothing would make me happier than for Michael to be able to get a job in the gaming, some facet of it.
Career advisor Bethany Keywell spoke to Pam McConkey about his situation.
Her main interest in having him come here was she'd heard a lot about New Horizons and how we help people locally to get job placement in the IT field. She'd heard a lot of great things. She basically said, "Hey, Bethany, I want him to be able to have a regular career like everybody else. I don't want him begging groceries for the rest of his life. I want him to be able to have a good, respectable job with a profession and a trade that he will do well at."
His mom really convinced us that while he was in school, he did well in school, and he had the capabilities if he worked hard.
Mike has attended New Horizons Gainesville since July 2009. He tried traditional instructor-led training, but was unable to focus. He began using New Horizons' mentored learning solution, which enables students to learn at their own pace with assistance from a mentor who is available for questions and one-on-one help. At first, Mike was having a little trouble staying on task, but mentored learning instructor Tim Kiesling was able to develop a routine to help Mike focus on his A+ studies.
What we did with him was we actually had him go through the video content and take practice tests. And then when he got done, we would take and have the questions that he's missed, we would expand them out and turn them into flashcards. And then primarily we would have him go over those flashcards every day, and then we would take another practice test and add to them. Frequently I would have to sit behind him and do the flashcards with him, just to ensure that he was staying on task. So it was a little more of an undertaking than it is with most students, but he has an uncanny ability to actually memorize those flashcards. His ability to do a little bit of deductive reasoning is slightly less than the average person. But we were able to overcome that by just having a little more data and facts thrown into his head. And because he was so good at that portion of it, we could kind of make up for it by concentrating at that end of it.
After practice tests, flashcards, and even tearing apart and rebuilding a computer on his own, it was time for the next step, the CompTIA A+ certification exam. Before the big day, New Horizons Gainesville contacted CompTIA and was granted a special request to allow Mike extra time to take the test. To everyone's surprise, Mike progressed at a normal pace, and he fell short of passing by just 2 questions. His instructors were encouraged and urged Mike to continue, even immediately identifying the next areas for him to improve upon.
When you first showed up to class, do you think you ever would have got the 651 on that test? Anywhere close? No. Okay. So all this hard work has paid off and gotten you up to 2 questions away. You're gonna make it.
Be 2 questions.
Look, I'm confident that you're gonna make it.
By missing it by 2 points, I mean, it's really great. I mean, 2 questions. I mean, it just drives me to become more confident, more motivated. The more inclined to beat it down and get it done.
Pam McConkey is proud of her son's effort.
I'm thrilled. I'm thrilled that he only missed 2 questions. It makes me feel totally confident in him, and I know that he now knows that he can pass the test. See, he was unsure if he could do this or not, but now he knows he can. And so for all the Asperger's people in the world, you can do it.
One day when I was walking outside where she came out, she hugged me, and she really thanked me because she said he's never been happier. And that's always what makes you feel good whenever students, whenever you see their successes and you see them do things. It's kind of like the non-monetary payback that we get sometimes. I think sometimes you recognize that you want to give someone an extra chance or have an opportunity, and Mike has really taken advantage of it. I wish him all the success in the world, and I know he's going to do well.
Do not lose that score. Just don't lose it. Don't lose it ever. Feels good.
Yeah? Good for you.
Good job. Hey, Mom, guess what?
I passed. I passed it. I did it. I'm happy. That's all I can say.